Follow Raj Badan on Twitter and Facebook. Simply search for Raj Badan.
Hi, it's Raj Badan here on Sabras Radio, 12:60am online at sabrasradio.com and Dab Digital Radio. So today on my show, finally, after weeks of waiting, months of waiting, there's been a lot of you who have been contacting me on a daily basis asking for this man's interview. And this very man is your hunk, Yannick Manik, from the hit show Kaisi Hai Yaniyan, which airs on Rishte in the UK and of course on MTV India as well. I'm talking about Parth Samthaan, who is live here on my show. Let's say hi, good afternoon to Parth. Hi, Parth.
Hi guys. This is Parth Samthaan, and thank you for welcoming me on your show, and thank you for inviting me and talking to me. So yes, it's been a great pleasure, and also I'm obliged to know about all the fans and all the people liking the show and liking my character as well. Thank you for that.
But I tell you now, I don't think you know how much of a massive star you are. There are people all over the world that have been asking for this interview and asking to get close to you through this interview.
Really? That's good to know, actually. Very surprising. But yes, I just know that in India, yes, people are loving the show. All across, I had no idea. So now that you're telling me, I'm delighted to know that.
Yeah, no, I mean, recently started in the UK on Rishta TV, and it's doing well in the 9 o'clock slot here in the UK, so doing well. And you know, it's a change. It's refreshing to see a show like this here in the UK, because we get a lot of these South Bowl kind of shows. We haven't got MTV India here, so I think for you, for us, it's a completely new experience with having you there. And I spoke to Niti Dalia a few weeks back as well, and she also is, so happy the fact that the show is in the UK. How do you feel about that?
Oh, it feels great, yeah. When people all across, and the wider the base, as in it's better for us, because we get to know a lot of things, and we get to know that okay, people are watching, and there's a good reach for the show. So it's better for us, and in fact, it's good to know that people all over are watching the show now. Before it was they used to watch online. That's what I'd heard from UK.
Yeah.
So, but now it's on air also. So yeah, they can have the advantage of watching from the start also.
We're watching it from the start. So obviously you're in your second series now, and the show's been running for a whole year. How has that experience been for you? I mean, did you think it was going to be this massive as it has been?
No, not at all. I actually started off as a normal character, and we actually were very much excited and picked about the show regarding the character brief and the story of the show. So we just thought about that it'll be exciting to do a youth show and it'll be too much fun. So let's do that. So that's about it. But we never thought the response will be such in a positive way, and people will like it and love it, in fact. So yeah, it's good to know, and we're loving it.
Yeah, and obviously there's been lots of rumours about, whether you're going to be part of the show. I know you were on Twitter to deny all those rumours, but can you just once again just kind of like clear those rumours that you are still part of the show, and also your health as well, because obviously there was always rumours because of health and what happened to you in the last few days. How are you feeling after that?
As in the way I'm recovering, yes, it's taking me some time, and I was down with high fever and typhoid, but now I'm on some kind of medication. Hopefully I should get well pretty much soon, and alongside with that, yes, I'm pretty much on the show, and I am a part of it, and everyone in fact have worked for it, and I also trying to work as much as I can. So yes, we're pretty much enjoying the show, liking the show as you guys are. Yeah. So yes, I am there.
Okay. And your character's now easing back into the show, obviously after your little break that you had. But are you taking enough rest and enough breaks in between just to kind of recover slowly?
Yeah. In fact, I have told them to mellow down my character, as in not to do too much of scenes, too many of scenes. Yeah. So kind of they're working on it for now. For a week, as in I will be laid back. And that's about it. But then henceforth, after a while, yes, I'll get back to my things as I was. Okay. I need to.
Yeah, of course. Parth, I've got loads of questions here. I don't know where I'm going to start with these questions, so we're going to go to some of these fans' questions.
Okay. Hopefully they're not that will make me too awkward to answer.
No. And if they are, just let me know, right? And I will just kind of like forget that they were asked.
Yeah.
But let's quickly go through these questions. There's quite a few, so let's keep the answers short, all right? First of all, there's a question here from Samthaan, Parth FC. If you had the ability to change something about the world, what would you change and why?
I would change the approach that the people have. Right now, I'm on this mindset to think about others than think about yourself. So yes, I would rather do something for the people than to think about myself, about how I can grow as a personality. I would rather do it for the people. So that's what something on those lines I am right now, and I will be doing. And so I would rather expect from the people also.
Wow, okay. Udita is asking, what was your reaction when you were nominated in 2 categories at the Gold Awards?
Okay, to be honest, I am not that keen on getting all those, getting into that award zone, anything of that sort. I have high hopes. In fact, I have better hopes. As in I have some thoughts that are much bigger than this. So that is regarding films, Bollywood, getting into much bigger aspects. So things like this do come and go, but it doesn't affect me, to be honest.
Okay. And talk about Bollywood, you mentioned Bollywood there. Have you had off being on, Kaisi Yariya? What about Bollywood plans for the future?
I do intend to get into this film only, and so yes, I will be working towards it. And right now I have age on my side, that's why I'm working on my character, like working on myself. Side by side I'm learning acting as well, as in this show also it helps you. You keep on working and you keep on working on yourself, so that you keep getting better and better. So that helps you as a film's point of view. So yes, like I said, I have age on my side, so I can work on it and I can get into it directly then.
Who would you like to be paired opposite? Which actress?
That's something I've not thought about it. But yes, there are very wonderful people and there are many talented people like Alia, Pariniti and Shraddha. These are the young lot. So I am not hoping to be like opposite them, but yes, would love to work with them. Anything of that sort.
And Parth, kabhi kabhi jab time milta hai, I mean, what do you like doing in your spare time? What kind of films do you like watching?
I do watch a lot of films, but I do watch films that are very good. I don't want to waste time on, like just watching for the sake of it or just getting entertained. I want to watch films from where I can learn. So I do intend to watch films which are very nice, and there are very good films that are being made in Bollywood and Hollywood as well. So I do watch both of them. So yes, I keep watching them. I like to keep myself updated about what's going on all around. So yes.
What kind of movies, what kind of genre do you like?
Mostly I like, I would say, some serious action thriller, sci-fi, all of that. Or more of films which revolves around relationships. A film basically which has content and subject, rather than just entertainment.
Yeah, okay.
Rather than that basic masala and all, that is something that I don't go for it, because then that is something just to get entertained.
True, okay. There's a question here from Kushi Kaur who's asking, what would you like to try first, skydiving or aquadiving?
Skydiving or aquadiving? Skydiving. Yes, I am planning to go for it. I'm planning to, in fact, for a year, since a year I'm planning. So yes, soon I will go for it, skydiving.
You are quite an adventurous guy, aren't you?
Yes, I am very much adventurous. I love to travel. I can do anything to travel. I can actually kill someone to travel. But yes, but no, to be honest, if traveling was free, I seriously, like, you would even able to talk to me or find me anywhere. If that was the case. So
where would you?
Yeah, I love traveling.
Where would you like to travel to where you haven't been to at the moment, or so far?
All around. In fact, I have actually jotted down I just figured it out, there are some 220 countries. And what am I doing? I'm just sitting in one city and working on myself and then doing this show. But no, of course, this show, keeping this apart, like I said, I love traveling. I would like to explore a lot of places. I am a big-time foodie. So yes, I explore and I eat a lot, and I like to try out new things. Rather be anything on this planet Earth. Like whatever you see on Discovery Channel, people eat. I can do that.
Oh, really?
So yes, and I'm that kind of adventurous person. So yeah, I would love to travel and eat whatever, whenever, whichever place whatever I want to do, yes, I would love to explore.
What do you like eating? What's your favorite?
See, like I said, I'm a foodie, so I cannot categorize one thing. That will be unfair to the other dishes.
Yeah.
So, I have to eat everything. I have to love everything. I cannot be biased in that.
But Parth, looking at you, I would never think that you're a foodie. You know that because you keep yourself trim and slim, away from other kind of foodies that you see on the Discovery channels. Are they quite big guys, aren't they?
I know. Unfortunately, yeah, I know. Unfortunately, I have this tendency to put on weight, so I have to make sure that I keep working out here and there to keep myself fit.
Yeah. Insha from Kashmir is asking, how different are you from Manik Malhotra?
How different? Thoughts-wise, nature-wise, and completely different. Only attitude is similar to Manik. That's about it.
Okay. And a question from Ismat. Ismat's asking, with whom do you get along well off-screen from the show?
From the show? From the show, see, everyone is nice over here and everyone I get along with. There are people like Charlie, Ayaz, then Utkarsh. I get along. Krizan there is. So, yes, we do have a great time on and off the set. Yes, we enjoy.
Okay. But you know what? There's always been this question about your relationship with Niti, I'm talking about. I was going to ask you, your off-screen relationship. Tell us, how are you? I mean, Niti cleared the rumours before that, you're good friends and, you've got a good professional understanding between each other. Can you clear those rumours for us as well, please?
Yeah, absolutely. We have a good professional understanding. We make sure that whatever we work and however we work, we make sure the scene comes out pretty well. There is no interference in that. And we do help each other when it comes to doing scenes. And alongside, besides that, off-screen, she has a different life, I have a different life. So, yes, I have my own set of friends, she has her own set of friends. So we do pretty much chill in each other and don't interfere in each other's life. That's about it. So people think, okay, they don't get along, that's why they don't chill with each other or anything of that sort. But no, I have different sort of friends, she has different sort of friends. The people haven't noticed that I don't even chill with people of my show, like outside. I don't chill with them also. So I have my different, like I said, I have different friends. She has her own set of friends. So I don't want to interfere into that.
Yeah, I think because what people, a lot of fans think is that because you're doing a show together, you have to chill and do things together all the time.
Basically the thing is they have liked the show and they have liked the character so much that they think that's quite relatable and they should be together always. So yeah, that's what the belief is. But like I said, it's a show and it takes you to another fantasy world.
Yeah.
So that's about it. But beyond that, you can't expect anything to be realistic.
It is a difficult situation to be in, though, isn't it? Not upsetting the fans in that kind of way. So you got to be careful with what you say and how you come across as well. So how do you handle that kind of thing?
Of course, that is very much difficult. In fact, whatever you comment or whatever you post or whatever you do, whichever you do, out of 10 people, there are always 2 people pointing at you no matter what you do, even if you do good or bad or whatever it is. But you can't help each other. You can't just prove yourself, keep on doing it. So I try to avoid it. The best solution to it is just to avoid it, not to face them, because of course you answer 2 of them, there will be 3 others who will be answering again. So that will never end. So basically, it's just the best solution is to just avoid and be positive and work on yourself. That's about it. Focus on your work.
Okay. Rupali is asking, till now, which co-star opposite have you been best paired with? Who would you say you make the best kind of jodi with?
As in till now, whoever I've worked with.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I would say the show that I'm hosting right now, Pyar Tune Kya Kiya. So this co-actor Smriti Kalra. So she's a wonderful person and she's a great actor actually. So work-wise, like I said, I actually intend to learn, and I tend to learn so much from her. She gives a lot of gyan also. So yes, I do learn from her, and it's great to work with her. So yeah.
But obviously you've done a lot of kind of TV shows based around youth, targeting the youth. So obviously Din Kaisi Yariyan, Pyar Tune Kya Kiya, Warrior High before that as well. What about you in terms of going on more mainstream channels, i.e. your Sarsbo kind of dramas, your Star Pluses, your ZTVs, etc.?
No. The thing is, I dropped out of a show. I was being offered for a Star Plus show before Kaisi Yariyan. And I dropped out of the show. There were consequences that I had to face because I said yes, and then I got out of it. So of course that was my bad. But yes, that was some decision that I took because I decided, okay, it's not something. That is not my genre, basically. I don't want to get into that. I want to do something of my age, which I can do it very easily. Not very easily, but yes, I can work on myself. And that is very updated. That is very realistic, that people can relate to. Besides getting into the family zone and then getting married and all that, that was not my thing. Because I'm pretty much young as compared to, others who are like about 25 or whatever.
Yeah.
So I felt that I still have time for all that. So why to just get into all this?
But if you notice now, some of the channels, some of these big GECs, they are now targeting more with the youth, aren't they? With some of the shows become more younger in the way that they're coming across. Would you ever take up a show on these channels?
I am currently, to be honest, just before I'm speaking to you right now, 10 minutes ago I got a call from for a Sony show. Then I keep getting calls. I'm not saying there are shows, but there are shows I'm being offered for. But it's just that if something likable that I feel, okay, fine, this is something that can just, make me grow as an actor and also on the show. Like, see, you have reached some kind of success on this show.
Yeah.
You want to make sure that you want to double the success.
Exactly.
Not to just take up such risk because it's a bigger platform or it's a bigger show or anything of that sort. You want to make sure that you grow as an actor and also as a person and people like you more. So if I feel, okay, fine, this show is the show that I want to do, that will make me grow, yes, I will take it.
Interesting. Okay, Manisha is asking, what's the craziest and the most freakiest prank that has been played on you?
Craziest prank over me?
Yeah.
Okay, to be honest, I am very, people tend to, I have this thing that I'm not a talkative person, so I keep my, my distances from people. So people actually fear from me. So they don't actually dare to, play such pranks or anything of that sort. That is the truth. But yes, I do play a lot of pranks. And me alongside Ayaz. So yes, there's Charlie. So yeah, we play a lot of pranks. But for me, over me, no, I don't think so. No. Someone has ever dared to do that.
Shrutija is asking, what would you like about Niti in terms of a person and acting, and what do you dislike about her?
What do you like and what do I dislike?
Yes, about Niti.
Oh, that's a very distinct question. Okay, anyway, I see one thing. In fact, there are things that I like about her. She's very hardworking. She's very professional, and she makes sure that her interest in the show is very much all the time. So that is something that I am very much surprised when I see and look at her and see the kind of interest that she has all the time, and the way she's committed to the show. So yes, that is something that I like. Something that I don't like is also getting out of the character very easily. Like while doing the scenes, she's almost away from the character, and she needs a director to guide. As in, sometimes she gets into the Niti zone, not Nandini. So director is like, okay, come back. You need to focus. So that way I feel okay, something she should be focused more on.
Is there
and she also accepts that.
Okay. Is there a lot of fun on the sets? Do you have lots of kind of like a lot of musty on the sets?
Of course, we do a lot of masti. Of course, it's a fun show, yeah. It's a youth show, and in fact, even the director, the cameraman, the DOP, everyone over here, they're really young. It's a young team, basically. So people over here are not so serious types that we have to work and just get done with it. No, people over here are here for fun. They make jokes, they crack jokes, create pranks or anything of that sort. Yes, we're very lively.
Okay. Malak is asking, what is the one quality in a girl apart from looks which impresses you the most?
In a girl, her nature.
Yeah.
Her nature, of course, her nature. In fact, more than her looks, her nature would rather impress me.
Okay. Rasika is asking, if you were given a time machine, which period of your life will you move back to?
Which period of my life or
of your life? Of your life.
Of my life, let's say 5 years back. When I was actually a teenager and into college, and yes, that was the time where I was not worried about anything, about my life, about my career. I was just given all the freedom possible. So I used to enjoy and I used to be with friends So yeah, that was a great time.
Okay.
Memorable one.
Oh. Shilpi Singh's asking, were you naughty or studious during your school time?
I was an all-rounder. To be precise, I was good in sports. I was good in studies as well. Naughty, not so much, but studious, yes, I can say. But yes, more of an all-rounder.
Which was your worst subject at school? Which one did you absolutely hate?
Hindi.
Hindi? Oh, really?
Yes.
Wow.
Besides that, I loved science. I loved maths. I loved Hindi is something that was very much like fantasy, like the stories or whatever the essays, and you have to write all that, and then the language, as in you like the language when you speak, but while writing, it irritates you.
Okay.
So, yes.
Do you write much Hindi these days?
No, not at all.
No?
We never even read Hindi now because even our scripts are in English. So yeah, thankfully, no.
Okay, Diksha's asking, what was your first feeling when you gave your first autograph to a fan?
I was stunned. I was surprised. I wasn't expecting. I was like, do I actually, deserve to give all that? Is it worth it? As in, I don't know. So I was pretty much surprised. But I was happy, delighted. Yes. In fact, I remember I was confused about what to write, what not, because I hadn't decided, okay, I will make an autograph like this and that. So I was pretty much confused about, अच्छा क्या लिखना है, इसको क्या लिखूं मैं, पता नहीं ये वो. So yeah, that way I was surprised.
What's your normal autograph now? Is it like with love, best wishes, or love you? I don't know. What do you normally write?
Yeah, normally will be always keep smiling, lots of love, love you Lord. Anything of that sort. God bless you.
Okay.
Anything of that sort, yeah.
Talking about fans, there's a lot of people that are asking about Delhi and Chandigarh, and when all the girls kind of threw themselves on you. How did you feel about that?
Oh, that was one heck of an experience. But yes, I was pretty much delighted to see the response. I actually, to be honest, didn't expect so much that people will actually turn up and greet me and meet me or anything of that sort, or get gifts for me, and they would be waiting for me. Anything? No. I just expected that some 20 or 30 people will turn up and meet me, and okay, fine, it'll be a good meeting, and it'll be somewhat. I actually just wanted to thank them basically for for loving the show, for liking me throughout. They somehow deserve that. So I actually decided to meet them, but it turned out to be a pretty chaotic one. And so yeah, there were security turned up over there, and people. So I had to, I was eventually indirectly being thrown out, asked, okay, please can you just go from here so that we don't create more nuisance over here.
No, dear.
So yeah, but keeping all that aside, it was a very good experience. I enjoyed a lot. Chandigarh and Delhi, great food, great people over there, and of course it was a short span of time. I couldn't visit much of places, but yes, I enjoyed a lot.
Kabhi, you know what? With that kind of experience, I want to be in Parth Samthaan for one day, just to have that kind of experience. I think if I go to any city like that and have that kind of love that you got, I wouldn't mind a bit of that.
Of course, no one, in fact, would mind. In fact, I loved it actually. I was, if you have seen, I don't know, but if people have seen, my friends had seen and they figured it out. I was actually blushing. I was smiling over there because you get to know, okay, fine, there is such a good response. There are so many people have turned up, and also 90% of them were girls.
Wow.
So it's like, what more do you want?
Yeah. And the friends are probably thinking, I'm sure the friends were quite envious of you, thinking, how did you do that? That's massive.
They were like, ये कैसे हुआ? ये कब हुआ? क्यों हुआ? और ये क्या? So they were like, is Delhi mad? Is Chandigarh mad? It's like, how are people over there? They're not mad, they're crazy. They're crazy behind the show. So, yeah.
Do you know what? Your popularity is going to continue to rise. This is just the start of it. So you just watch what's going to be happening aage jaake, all right? So you just had a little teaser, and I'm sure it's going to be exploding soon in a big way. So
of course.
Parth, there's a question here from Shweta. He's asking, if you were caught in a fire and had to choose between saving your dog and your new television, what would you choose?
Oh, That's a very tricky question, actually. How can you actually think of such questions? I really don't understand.
These are from the fans.
But a TV, a television, and a dog.
Yeah.
Are you sure a dog, na?
Yeah, it's saving your dog and the new television.
Of course, I would save my dog. Yeah, it's a life. It's a life question. Yeah, of course, I would save a life than anything materialistic.
Okay. And there's the KC Yaria fan club asking, how would you describe Charlie in one word?
Pure soul.
Oh.
I know there are two words, but still, pure soul. I can say something about soul.
Okay. Niharika is asking, how would you define your journey from where you started and now being Manik?
Fantastic. And I would just say that it's just the start.
It's just the start.
Get ready for more, and in fact a lot of things are coming up my way, and also you would get to see that. So it has been a wonderful journey, and I have to thank a lot of people. In fact, I can't thank enough, because daily I keep getting calls, wishes, gifts, letters saying we love you and we love your show and everything of that sort. So I just can't thank them enough. I wish I could go to them and thank them personally, each one of them, because they've taken a lot of effort to make sure they meet them or to thank me. The gift. In fact, you should see the letters and all. It's incredible.
Yeah.
They make some 100-page books. Yeah. They make some characters. You tend to read, and that's how you get to know that they are so much into the show. Yeah. So yes, I can't thank them enough. I wish I could thank them, but all I can say is right now, at least, say thanks a lot. Yes.
But Parth, if somebody wants to get in touch with you and send you some more gifts, I mean, that's there's always some people asking, how do they send gifts directly to you? How would they do that?
How do I do that? As in what?
How can they send gifts to you? Is it through the channel, through the production house?
Yeah. They send it to the production house. They send it to BBC. Mm-hmm. Of course, BBC is from London only, UK. So yeah, they send it over here. There's an office over here, so they send it over there, and that's how they come to. And also there are other networks also.
Yeah.
There is something called as India Forum. There is Telechakkar.
Yeah.
So there are these people who retrieve such gifts and they get it to us.
Okay. Parth, I mean, you mentioned that you've got lots happening. Is there any exclusive you could like to give us here on Sabras Radio? Is there anything that you can tell us that you're going to be working on soon?
See, like I said, I want to get into film. I was offered for film, but somehow I am not liking the script that I want to work in. I want to make sure that everything should be good. Like I believe, to do first film is very easy, but to do your second film is equally difficult. So I want to make sure that I want to bank on my success. I just don't want to fall down. Yeah. So I have to choose very wisely, take wise decisions. So I'm waiting for it, taking my own sweet time. So yes, there are films that have been offered, but let's see. If I feel that this is the ideal script that I should work on, so I will get into it.
Okay. A couple more questions. Shruti is asking, with whom do you share emotional bonding with, your mum or your dad?
My mother. Always been my mother. My dad has been there as an ideal father. But my mother has given me all the liberty to spoil me, to make sure that I get spoiled, to fulfill all my demands. Yes, it's the mother. Okay.
Saida's asking, is there a particular role that you got away with, a role that you wanted to do but wasn't cast in?
Yes, there has been a couple of roles that I wanted to do, and but unfortunately it didn't work out. But then, fortunately, I should be thankful to God, I don't know, but somehow I started believing destiny, because then I realized that the characters that I wanted to do didn't work out well. As in, when I saw it on screen or when I saw it on films, it didn't do well. So thankfully, I should thank God for it, that then I started believing that whatever happens for the good. You just need to take your own time and take wise decisions and make sure that you don't fall into bad things or you don't take a bad decision.
Which show was that?
It might just end up ruin your career. So I want to make sure that I choose wisely.
Parth, which show was that? Can you say?
I can't name it, of course. I don't want to get into that zone.
Okay, Parth, there's a question here also from Garima asking, how would you describe Manan in one word?
How would I describe?
Manan in one word.
Pure love.
Pure love. And there's a question also from Sharia asking, who would you give your credit to for the amazing chemistry of Manan, Niti or the director?
Niti or the director?
Or yourself?
Actually, you see, it's the chemistry that we built upon, and the director has, let's say, the creative director over here has worked such scenes, who makes sure that she wants to visualize such scenes, and she wants to see these scenes coming out of it. So yes, I would rather say the director comes to us. So these are the people who are responsible for getting such beautiful tracks and chemistry.
How did you kind of build that kind of chemistry? I mean, what do you do when recreating these scenes on TV? I mean, what kind of process do you have to go through to build a relationship with someone on screen?
See, for me, like I said, we are very professional. So Niti has her own thing about how to get into the character and how to perform and how to have that chemistry. And I have my own zone. I actually visualize a lot of things. I actually make sure that I am completely in love, 100%. I've surrendered myself to her, and there is no ego, there is no such thing. So whatever I say, whatever I speak of, has to come directly on her face, just to show how much I love her. So that's what these are some thoughts that I keep in mind, and I do my scenes. So it comes out naturally, and then you see on screen, you see it in their eyes, how much love and passion they have towards each other.
Okay. Bittersweet is asking, if you were a viewer and a fan of Manan, what would you choose to see happen between the two of them?
If I was a viewer and I would be a fan of Manan, to be honest, I would never be a fan of Manan. Sorry to disappoint you. I'm very honest when it comes to answering people. But yes, I am not a fan of romantic stuff, actually. That is the zone. I don't want to get into romantic zone. But yes, people are liking me into that. So I can't say anything on that. I just want to make sure that I give my 100%. But as a viewer, I would rather watch something very interesting, like Breaking Bad or Games of Thrones. Like, it gives you a kick in life. It shows you, oh wow, this is something. So yes, sorry to disappoint you, but I wouldn't watch or anything of that sort.
But Parth, you get so much love from everyone around the world. But don't you want to give that little bit of love to someone that would appreciate it? I think for you to say that all this lovey-dovey stuff for nature, but I think you would make a good lover.
I don't know. I am not as Parth. Like I said, I have a complete different nature. I don't intend to. The thing is, I don't impress people. I just always express. So I don't have intentions of bloody impressing people. Okay, she will like it or she won't. I feel what I feel like doing it out of the box, and then she gets surprised. So that is my zone. Okay, all of a sudden I'll do something that no one will expect.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I understand. No, Ruby's asking, is it true that you handle your own Instagram, or does someone else do that?
Yes, of course. That is something that I handle it on my own.
Yeah.
But now also people are saying that you shouldn't, because you're too occupied with work. Let's see. As far as I can do it, as far as I can handle it, I will.
Okay. And there's also a question here. Oh yeah, Vasu's asking, you wear a black thread with a cross pendant on it. What does that signify?
It's something that has been given to me from someone, and I can't actually tell you that.
Okay.
But it is very dear to me and it's very close to me. So that's why I keep wearing it.
All right. And another question is a personal one, but if you don't want to answer, it's up to you. It's from Ada asking, you're born with the name Lagate as your surname, but you use Samthaan. Is there a reason behind that?
There's no such reason. Both my surnames are of mother and father. So it's just that I feel this surname will be good enough in this field itself. So that's the only reason. There's nothing, something tricky about it. It's very simple as that. Both of my surnames are my surnames only.
Yeah, and there's some people who've been whinging and complaining about the fact that you've blocked them on WhatsApp. Is there a reason behind that as well? Sorry, you know what? I need to just clarify all these rumors and stuff.
Yes, I'm glad that you asked me. In fact, actually, people, I don't like I'm a very reserved person. I keep myself. I have my personal life. I don't want to, so like I was saying, I'm a very reserved person. So people messaging me directly on my number and telling me, okay, I understand. I appreciate they like the work and they want to thank me for it. Yes, I appreciate that. I thank them for it. But there's a way to do that. I don't like people calling me and messaging me and disturbing my personal life and my private life. I do have a life like you do, so I don't want to get involved into that. So I expect the same from you guys.
Yeah.
So that is the reason I block them, because it's this way. Like if you start replying to one, if you at least say thanks to them, they will keep messaging you again and again. Okay, you were wonderful in today's episode. Oh, you were not looking good in Thursday's episode. Oh, you were good in today. Oh, what's up? Good morning. Good night. So this is not something that I want from a lot of people. I have my own personal life. Of course, you do. So I want to keep it to that level only.
Okay.
And of course, if you want to talk to me, you can talk to me on networking sites, social networking sites. That's about it.
Indeed. No, that's good. Yeah, of course, the access is always available on Twitter, on Facebook, on Instagram. Okay, so let's quickly go to this rapid fire. There's about 5 questions here. Rapid fire, choose one of these. Eating or kissing? What do you like?
Now that's a very, very good question. That actually makes me think. Somehow, it's very close enough, but yes, eating. Very close, but
very close. Forgiveness or revenge?
Again, a good question. Forgiveness or revenge? To start with, revenge, but to end with forgiveness.
Okay. Acting or dancing?
Acting or dancing? Acting, of course.
Acting.
Dancing is a part of this. It comes
indeed.
along with it.
Yeah. Cars or bikes?
Cars.
Cars. Cricket or football?
Cricket.
Mumbai or Pune?
Pune.
WhatsApp or Snapchat?
WhatsApp or Snapchat? WhatsApp.
Kajol or Vidya Balan?
Who?
Kajol or Vidya Balan?
No, that is something, both of them I like, yeah. But I would love to work with Kajol.
Kajol. You looking forward to Dilwale? Because Dilwale is coming out later this year, isn't it?
Yeah, I heard of it this year itself. I'm looking forward to it, yes, definitely.
And London or Paris?
I have not been to both of the places, and I intend to travel. Like I said, I love traveling. So once I travel, then I decide.
Let's get you here in London, or let's get you here to the UK. I think it'd be brilliant to have you here. You got a massive fan base.
Of course. In fact, I'm planning next month end, in fact.
Okay.
August, that will be August 25th or something, London. So let's see, hopefully this plan turns out like it just turns out, because you never know, anything can come up.
Indeed.
But yeah, I'm planning for 25th August, London. So let's see.
Okay, so is that for work or is it just personal?
No, just to roam and just to see the place. Like I said, I love traveling, so yes.
Yeah. Okay, holler me, text me, let me know when you're going to be here. It'd be good to meet up.
Definitely.
Right.
Sure, I'll do that.
There's a final thing. Apparently you love the song Hamdard from the film Ek Villain. Can you sing a line of that song? Because I know Vaishnavi wanted to hear you sing that.
Yeah, I'm so sorry, but the thing is, I'm sick and I don't have that voice that I used to. Like, I'm just trying to gain myself. I'm being very honest. And I feel bad that I can't sing anymore, because I keep singing, but I just don't have that voice. So I'll take some time, sorry. But once I get into that, I'll surely... In fact, I'm getting into that singing. So like I said, I have different plans. You had asked me, what plans do you have? So I have plans of getting into singing. So I will be making videos, and I will be getting into that zone, singing. So yes, that is something that is next on my list.
Oh, but you know what? It's been a pleasure having you here on Drive Time.
Thank you so much.
There's Tammy, Nadia, Divya Gupta, Mawara Ejaz, Sweta Vetala, Richa Gupta, whose birthday is, Siri Chandana, and Nadia. A lot of others have been messaging. All want to say hello to you. Massive, massive hi from them to you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. A big hi from me too. And thank you so much for liking me, for loving me, for supporting me, for being there always, and for making sure that I grow, and for sending all the love possible down from UK and from all the possible places. Hopefully that people from UK watch the show, keep watching the show always, and hopefully they like it, they love it, and we keep getting such good responses. I hope for that. So yes, I hope for another interview also. Thank you.
Thank you both. I wish you all the best with your health. Look after yourself, and I wish you all the best with all your future projects as well. Take care. All right.
Thank you so much.
Take care. Thank you.
Take care. Cheers.
Bye.
Bye.